Hey guys, so we're back. All I've done now is I've just roughly taped off some of the pieces, and all I'm gonna do is I got some of my 4/0 steel wool, and I'm just gonna do a light sanding on the pieces just to make sure they're nice and smooth. Just gonna do that for all of them. Alright, now that we've done a light sanding, I'm just gonna take my tack cloth again. Just gonna wipe these off. It's gonna get any of the steel wool fibers off of it. Now, two of the things that I didn't list in the initial supplies was some kind of glass jars. Here I'm just using regular mason jars, so I have two of those, and a coffee filter. If you don't have a coffee filter, you could probably use something like a t-shirt, an old t-shirt or something like that. So now we're actually going to get the red dye ready. So, got my gloves on. We have the red dye, the scarlet. And we have some of the acetone. So we're going to start off. I'm going to take the dye. I know this stuff's kind of messy, so I'm just going to kind of be careful here. And I'm just going to pour it in the jar. It's kind of like crystals. We get the second pack. It smells kind of interesting too. Not a bad smell. Okay. So we got the 2 packets in there. And we're just going to take our acetone and we're just going to kind of eye it. You don't want to add too much. See, it's a nice blood red color there. That should be good. I'd say that was probably almost a cup full. So now we have our acetone and dye solution, and we're going to take our other jar with the coffee filter. I'm just going to pour it through, filter out the crystals. Okay, so we have our mixture here. It's about how much we got of the acetone and the red dye. So now we're going to take our semi-gloss polyurethane. Again, you don't want to shake this. This one you definitely do not want bubbles in. So I'm going to open that, and we're going to pour it right in. Just gonna mix this up. and we have our RIT polyurethane die. So now we're going to get ready to apply the red color. Basically what we're going to be doing here is we're going to be doing a coat, waiting at least 5 hours, and applying another coat. I'm going to do a total of probably 4 coats, and in between those coats we're going to buff it out with the steel wool. I'm going to try to apply it nice and even. But since we'll be buffing it, you don't have to worry too much about streaks and stuff like that right now. Nice red. Okay, so that was the first set. Try to give you a good idea of what the color's looking like here. It's really coming out nice. Very happy with it. So we're going to give this about 5 hours at least, and I'm going to come back. We're going to buff it out with the steel wool and do another coat. See you guys then. Alright guys, so we're back. I've let these pieces dry. I actually left them overnight. I didn't have time to come back, but so what we're going to do is take our steel wool and just buff them out. Alright, so we got all the pieces buffed out with the steel wool. So now we're just going to take our tack cloth again and get all the steel fibers off of our pieces. Okay, so we've wiped all our pieces off with the tack cloth, and we're just going to apply another coat of the polyurethane stain. Okay, second coat done. We're going to let this dry, come back and repeat the process again.